What's good? What's good, everybody? What's cracking, lacking? Hold on, let me just set this up really quick. Let's see. Move this over here. Move that over there. Why the hell can I move this thing out of the way? It bothers me. Let's see. All right. What's good? What's good? What's cracking, lacking? What's up with everybody? Trying to set this up, but this thing didn't want to move out of my way. I don't know why. Oh, 626 is definitely in the building. What's cracking, like it, my boy? Play GTA? You play on the PS5? Finally, with the live is. Serio, huh? I've been slacking. Nah, I've been busy. I know, huh? It's like, damn. Real one, what's good with you, my boy? What's cracking, like it? At 626, you play on the PS5? You play the Grand Theft Auto, or is that the PS4 that you're playing on? Oh, what's good, the artist? Oh, what's good? Fool, I don't give up. Oh, what's up? What's up, David Guzman? That's right. The F Troop is definitely in the building. Out to Santa Ana. It's been a minute, G. Serio since alive. Yeah, man. We've been busy. It's somehow I never seem to have enough time in the day. You know what I mean? Nah, I know. No, it has been a minute. It has been a minute since I did the lives. Jenny, we just been busy. Well, you know, we trying to do stuff. Because if that's the PS5, the graphics is the same as the PS4, no? Yo, what up? What's good with you, my boy? Or is that, does the PS5 game play PS4 games, or it only takes PS5 games? Like you can't do that. I hate when they do that, because I remember in the PlayStation 3 you were able to play PlayStation 2 games, and then all of a sudden they come up with this bullcrap where you can't, like it's not compatible. Like the hell? Just muertos de hambre. Give it a shadow. What's good with you, my boy? Big D is up in the building. What's good, homie? Little creeper from that Vada Dogtown. That's right, Dogtown is in the building. You know what's a trip? I'm doing one on your neighborhood today. So that's funny. The trip. So that'll be coming up. It'll be a good one. I have it on right now, but I'm not gonna play. I've been this is to upload videos I had. What? Oh, okay. Why? You didn't upload them already, or what? Like, does it take you to does it lag it to upload the videos, or do you have to edit them, or does it automatically upload it to the YouTube just like that off the PS5? Because if it does it automatically like that is cool. Before you were able to upload videos like that onto YouTube, but then they took they took like that shit off of it. I don't know why. So you have to go through a different like apps now, and I don't know. They just complicate stuff sometimes. Nah, I got the PS4 Call of Duty, but when you're coming down to Stockton, saludos, that's right, Spider out of Stockton. Shout out to everyone in Stockton. Actually, I was talking about that the last time. I was asked what part of Northern Cali would I like to visit, and I was like, oh, Stockton looks nice. Well, from what I had seen. Because I only been to San Francisco and to Fresno and to Sacramento. It reminds me a lot of down here. South Central, Wet Town Gang. Oh, that's right. Los Mojados are definitely up in the building. What's good with you, my boy? What's going on tonight? Oh, you know, we chilling 831. What's up with you? Hey, that's funny. Yeah, you know what's about? Hey, we gotta show love to them fools that keep it 100. What's type video? Matos from Salinas. That's right. Salinas is definitely up in the building. And gracias, my boy. Appreciate it. You are really close to 10K. Oh, I know. I was seeing. I'm actually surprised that I hit that I'm actually getting numbers like this like quick like that. Because we're gonna do a raffle. Every 1,000 we do a raffle. But I still gotta raffle the The golden shirt because homie didn't claim his prize. The homie that won it the last time, what was his name? End Zone? I think that was his name, End Zone. End Zone never claimed his prize. I was trying to get at him, but he just never replied back. I don't know what happened. So, we gotta still raffle that one away. You know what I mean? Um, just tune in King Cobra tonight. Oh my boy. You know it's always a King Cobra night. Yeah, it looks like that because GTA 5 is only on the PS4 right now. Come out with the PS5 this year, and it's serio. All right. Yeah, man, but I bet you they're gonna want a pretty penny for that shit. These games are getting more expensive as they go, my boy. Now that I think I seen the new NBA one for the PS5. I think they wanted like 70 something for it. I was like, oh, what the hell? These fools lost their minds. Shit, for 70 bucks, I could almost buy like a Wii. Nah, I just been lazy to post. No, now do you have to like edit them and shit like that? I say mine in full. Oh, that's right. Farmero is definitely up in the building. What's good with you, Farmero? What you up to, my boy? Hearing some firme rolas. Um, Orale, what's good, Shadow? Buenas noches. How's the fam? Hey, good, my boy. How you doing? D-Town? You pinta bound? We street bound. So what are you gonna do? Both raffles in the same live with you hit the. I don't know. Should I do it like that, or should I just do it like a separate raffle for the golden version? I don't know. What do you guys think is probably the best one? I mean, I could do them in the same live. I mean, but uh, either one, like, cause I was giving homie. See, I'm fair. I'm fair. I was giving homie a chance. Maybe something popped up, and that's why he hasn't got it at me. But, huh? Ya pasaron like 3 weeks or something like that. He busted a 6 to 6. 6 to 6 scared him. See what you did, 6 to 6? You created this. The madness. The madness is real. Another game for the PS5 graphics. Oh, all the graphics do look sick for it. I'm not gonna lie, the graphics do look like realistic. So far from what I have seen. Yeah, but I heard it's like legendary style that you can't find the PS5. I heard you have a better chance finding a Pikachu than a PS5. That fool's got the conecta. Sí, I forgot it straight from El Chapo. No mames. What do you think about the gente disrespecting each other like the taco trucking with you? I think that shit was stupid, fool. I think what that fool did was, I think what he did was dumb. Um, you know what I'm saying? It's funny because when I was a youngster, we did that to a paletero. We were young, stupid. Didn't give a fuck. So what we did. Man, when I got to the hood, my boy, woo, they gave me a hot one, dog. Threw like 8 homies on me. I got my regulation because homies were like, hey, don't be doing that shit. It's disrespectful. When I was a youngster, I was kind of like mad about it. But you take it in stride. You chunk it up as a loss because, well, you fucked up. So you take the beat down. You dirt off your shoulders and you keep pushing. Not like other fools that they get a calentada and then fools go crying and never return to the hood or you know what I mean? Like you chunk it up as a lot, you start off your shoulder because it only makes you better. Um, because ain't nothing gangster about that. So you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. That's just stupid. If that's your business, especially if you got a business, my boy. You know the era that we live in right now. The era that we live in right now, where everything's recording. You have a business. Why you gonna do that? You already know that's gonna mess it up. That's gonna mess up business for you. You know what I mean? Because you're being recorded. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you're pretty much killing your own business by doing shit like that. But it is what it is. I don't really have to edit them, but on the PS5 it does let me like trim the videos and let me choose this thumbnail. All right, and then you could just upload it automatically like that. That's crazy though. It's like a little mini computer, kind of. Mr. Brooks, oh, what's good? Hey, go subscribe to Mr. Brooks' channel right there. What's good with you, Mr. Brooks? What's cracking like it? They're tapping in from the high. That's right. You getting that paper? That's right, homie. It's the only way. Where do you work at? So basic. What's good with you, David Lopez? What up, Shadow? I watch your show. Hey, gracias, AL. I appreciate that, my boy. Um, true. Yeah, like with the whole, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, why you gonna try to knock another person's hustle for? Like, like you can't be a hater about it. Like, you keep pushing forward. Like, if you're confident in your talent and what you do, then you shouldn't be sweating the next person or worry about them giving you competencia. And plus, competition is good for business. People think that it's bad for business. It's actually good. You know what I mean? Competition is only gonna bring out the best in you, my boy, because you're gonna want to kick your game up, and then that gives you a reason of why not to slack off. If anything, keeps you in line. But vatos nowadays be lazy, fool. They don't want no competition. They feel like there's not enough room for everyone to eat. You know what I'm saying? Like they think that like if there's another Hispanic right there, it's like, oh no, they're gonna go to him and forget about me. Like, no, what could happen is that they end up going to both. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's gonna be one or the other. Um, it's ridiculous to think of it like that, my boy. Like, look how many people there is right here. Like, let's say if the line of that lonchera's packed, my boy, then they're gonna go to the next spot. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't necessarily mean they're gonna knock your business down. Like, can't be scared of competition. That's why a lot of these fools, like these Chicano rappers that make it, that's why they don't put nobody else on, because like damn, they really don't really like that many. It's rare that they like Hispanics. So if I put this fool on, they might end up liking him and might forget about me, and I get pushed to the side. So they don't want to risk it. And it's like, that doesn't mean necessarily that that's what's gonna happen. But see how fools always think about the negative before they think about the positive. That's a reason why a lot of people don't grow, or why they act so petty. You know what I mean? It's kind of like when fools don't want to sign other fools because they know that fool raps better than them, so they're gonna be petty about it. Like, what the fuck? Instead of seeing it like, nah, if you sign them, it might elevate both of you guys in the business, but no. So they'd rather think about themselves. Yeah, I remember one of the homies hit up on a dead. He got checked crazy. Yeah, it happened. I'm telling you, that happened to me, my boy. I remember. Shit, they give you the beating that way you don't forget. You know what I'm saying? They're lessons learned. You know what I mean? But people just think we're ignorant. They think that homies just are allowed to do whatever they want. Like, shit, I wish it was like that. I grew up and I got into doggy, but I grew up of it in my early 30s. That's right, my boy. As it should be. As it should be. You know what I'm saying? That homie, you look different. Beard. Okay, my boy. That's right. It it's all the moves we've been making. Like, make the head look bad. Despite his excuses. Oh, he has excuses? What's his excuse? I'm curious to hear that one. What's the excuse? You have to. You don't understand. Hmm. No, well, I don't know about the economics about it, but uh, South Central LA, 323. South East. That's right. I'm in King. I'm on King Cobra. Number 8. Damn, my boy, you ain't playing, homie. You're on another level, homie. Oh, so you sizzling. Uh, I just don't know who takes it to personal or nah, man. Bodies drop over dumb shit. Yeah, bodies do drop over dumb shit. Yeah, because these fools think it's a game, fool, until they get caught, and then they realize it's not a game. Then they all of a sudden they want to play no more. Like, no, 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 no. Now you in for the long run, homie. You know, It's because these fools be carrying around heaters, thinking that no one's gonna like test them or like step to the plate, and then now they feel like they got no choice but to let it off, because that they've been facading so much that it's almost like they get peer pressured into it. You know what I mean? That's all it is. That's the only reason why these fools be letting off shot. They feel like they're being peer pressured into it. You know what I mean? That's why a lot of fools break. White man keeps growing. Target competition. It's Walmart, Taco Bell, Del Taco, McDonald's, Burger King. But yeah, that's the sad part about it. You would think, yeah, that it would be like that, but instead it's these little businesses, and it's like that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? You know, people always rush to conclusions about stuff. Because people really don't have any factual stuff about none of this. You know what I mean? They just assume that that's what's gonna happen. Hey, when they invite in the house. Hey, when they invite always in the house, my boy. That's right. Out that 818. Woo woo. I just hired to a new job, and they said that you ain't allowed to take your phone in the warehouse, but they give you a little locker and shit. Nah, serio? Nah, you're bullshitting. That's some bullshit. What if you have an emergency, or what if something happens to you in the warehouse, nobody's around, and you're trapped or some shit like that? Then what? You know what I mean? Or something happens to one of your family members, they're trying to get at you, or some shit like that. Somebody broke into your house and they're holding your family hostage, and they're in the closet, and they make the car. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. P Shadow tapping in from Austin. That's right. Austin is definitely up in the building. Woo woo. You hear about the 14-year-old that got killed in a drive-by in Chula Vista, and news in the. Damn, that's crazy. Nah, I didn't hear about that one. It was gang related. Was he a gang member? Because they're gang members. They do fall at whatever age. You watch OG Triple OG's videos. No, I don't, my boy. I mean, I don't got nothing against him or nothing like that. It's just that I don't pay attention to videos like that. You know what I mean? Like I'm never too curious about the gossip. You know, like videos and channels I like watching. I like watching like educational stuff, sports related stuff, and just about it. That's pretty much maybe that's about it. Like just educational and sports. You know, is like what I'm into. Like I don't even follow like that many street channels. Maybe like street TV, like Cholo Trucker, Dubs, Clown Low. Maybe that's about it. Oh, Hoodie from the Hood. Um, yeah, maybe like about it. I don't really follow like that many street channels. Not knocking nobody's hustle. It's just that like I like educational, sports related, like shit like that. You know what I mean? Like I hear enough about the streets as it is. Because I live it. So all right, Shadow. Dropped in a video today to give you. Got last day of That's right, Big D. Oh, that's right. Your Bengals did pull it off. I like to see. See, that's the beauty about football, because I like seeing different teams. Make it. I hate when it's a championship game and it's the same teams over and over and over and over again. Because it gets repetitive. You know what I mean? Like in the NBA, how many series did we have Lakers and Celtics? Like it was a lot, that after a while just like I mean back to back, that it just becomes like or when it was the Pistons and the Bulls for the East Finals, like they did that like 6 times in a row or 7 times in a row. It's like or when it was the Jazz and the Bulls, like otra vez. You know what I mean? Like you want to see it, change up sometimes, from time to time. So that's why football is cool. You get to see different teams all the time. Cause shit, the Bengals haven't been in the Super Bowl in like since like '86 or some shit like that, no? And the Rams since what was the last time? 2000. So some fresh. He's a payaso, homie. Nothing more. Nothing. Yeah, well, yeah. I guess they don't allow people to bring them in. So I'm like, what really happened in there? Serio, huh? They have El Chapo, Tupac, Biggie, the aliens, Obama, Epstein. Everybody's in there. Serio. Hey, Serio, what you get a job at for Area 51 or what? Let me find out. Hey, that's where you got the PS5, huh? 6 to 6. Yeah. So it has a sick connecta straight from Jupiter. That was not playing. That's why the graphics look so good, huh? The technology is not from Earth. uh, Rams, baby. Yeah. Well, I really don't care all that much on who wins, but I guess since we're in LA, I guess the Rams. I guess. And for the R too. So yeah, we'll say Rams. Chinga su madre. Ya que. What up, Shadow Guy? If no one is definitely up in the house. What's good with you, Cartel Plug? What's cracking like it? Let the hair grow out. Nah, my boy. My jaina me deja. Nah, nah, I legitimately don't like hair, my boy. Serio. I'm not one to be combing and shit like that. I ain't trying to do all that. I ain't try to put no moco gorilla. Fuck it, I'll get a little smart watch. Oh, hey, see what I mean? The mind never stops working. You get your little earpiece and you get your Apple Watch. And bam, you're set. You don't follow explorers. Las calles de los ex. No, I don't. What's his channel about? Las calles de Los Ángeles. Like he describes the streets of LA or what? Happy for the Bengals. Oh, all right, all right. Yeah, so am I. You know, like either way, yeah. I wouldn't want to see the. I mean, I'm not knocking the Chiefs or hating on them, but it's good to see something different. It'll be a good one because the Bengals legitimately do have a good team, and so do the Rams. But damn, I don't know. The Rams también con Donald and Ron Miller, like, tan cabrón también, no creas que no. 31 years since the last play. All right, see, yeah, it has been a while then. If Bengals win, the Rams will have to leave. uh, Serio, huh? Like the wrestling matches, the whoever loses has to quit the business. Damn. Hey, they'll go back to St. Louis, huh? Chingue su madre. They missed them out there. Yeah, we went from 0 teams to 2 teams, huh? In one season. Like, what the hell? How does that happen? You still have the Chargers, remember, because they're Los Angeles now. Even though when they were San Diego, it was like the same shit. Because people all consider this shit all one shit. You could tell them whatever part of California you from, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, you from out there from Southern California. You'd be like, I'm from San Gabriel or San Fernando or Orange County. You'll be like, oh yeah, you're over there in Southern California by LA. You're LA. You're all LA. Yeah, people from other places, that's how they see it. They just see it as LA. They don't see nothing else. Um, that's just crazy though. Yeah, with Downer from said Downer from Upland Water Shadow. What's good with you, my boy? Bengals will win. You think the Bengals will win? Serio? They might pull it off. I mean, shit. Everyone had the Chiefs over the Bengals, so you know what I mean. Got to show that tal vez los statistics, are not 100 all the time. Those gunshots were from military training. Yeah. Oh, but I'm not for lightness. Why should there be a neighborhood called like that? Probably already. If you don't like your, why you have your on my head, then we can't talk about other areas. uh, what are your thoughts on these DOs on YouTube exposing the game. You think all the DOs should go away and stop telling all the business? They're allowed to do whatever they want. You know what I mean? Look, a person's allowed to conduct himself however he wants to conduct himself. So you know what I mean? Understand? All of them been a part of this game before, so they know the game. They know how it works. They know what potentially could happen and what are the they know the ins and outs of the game. And if that's still what they want to do and how they want to conduct themselves, that's on them and those individuals. And how they want to carry themselves. You know what I mean? And those who want to be supporting their channels and stuff like that. You know, it's not like it's not up to like just one it's not up to a person to say what's right, what's wrong, what people should watch, what they shouldn't watch, how people should conduct themselves. Like you just worry about yourself and how you conduct yourself. That's all you really could do. You know what I mean? And whatever happens to it end up happening to individuals or because of their actions and everything, then they knew it. They know how it all rolls. So it's all on them at the end of the day. So you know what I mean? I mean, personally, I'll tell you like this, my boy. Personally, of all the homies that have already threw rat, that are behind the walls and everything like that, because there's been a lot, homie. I mean, they're really not gonna be saying something that the Huda doesn't already know, homie. You know what I'm saying? Those fools already know all this shit. They've been knowing all this shit for years. Because there's been a lot of fools that have spilled the beans throughout this whole game. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing that these fools are saying that these fools don't already know. You know what I mean? Especially in these times. So, like the only information that Huda is looking for that people should worry about spilling is ongoing investigations that are ongoing right now or potentially could happen or about to happen or are in the process of happening. That's the only information they're looking out for. They don't care about all this shit that happened then and there. Like those shit's been closed. They don't care. They got a pile on their desk like this big of new cases, my boy. They don't got time to be worrying about the shit that's already been closed. Like like they already solved that shit. That shit's put away. Bam, it's over. You know what I mean? Believe it or not, people think that the Huda's stupid, man. These motherfuckers have all this shit already. You know what I mean? They ain't dumb. They share databases. They're aware. That's why no matter where the hell you get pulled over, and as soon as they run your ID, oh, so you're from so and so, and whoa, they already, yeah, they share database, my boy. So you know, so I don't really, be worrying about channels and stuff like that. It's on Ontario. I don't know what the fuck they have there. I'll go back. Sometimes it makes time go slow because I keep checking the time. Yeah, that shit does happen. I ain't gonna lie, that shit does be happening. Like you think an hour passed, you check your phone, it's only been like 3 minutes. Like chingue su madre. Loki, the Bengals have good defense. They do. They do. They have a good squad. They do have a good squad. It's just that they get no recognition. That's why people don't really hear about them that much. Like they don't really think that they could make any kind of noise. Look at that happened in the NBA. Look at the San Antonio Spurs. People used to sleep on them motherfuckers, and then they ended up always in the finals. People were always talking about other teams, like big market teams. Rams defense too much. We got this. Oh, the home field advantage. That's true. Hey, that's messed up, huh? They do the Bengals like that? Yeah. Because how it's supposed to happen is that when it's a Super Bowl, they're supposed to play in an arena that's neither home. That way it's fair. They have both fan bases driving to the location or whatever. That way it doesn't get these ones are coming to Bengals are gonna come to the the mouth of the lion. You know what I mean? Because you already know how they get down in LA, my boy. They don't give a fuck if they go for that team or not. If it's an event and if it's cracking, they'll be there causing mayhem. They don't give a damn if it's their team or not. For that one night, it'll become their team just to be in the mix of this madre. I know Port St. Louis, like how teams. Nah, don't get over it. Look at the Raiders. The Raider fans are used to it. Their team leaves every like 4 years, every 3 years. They change locations. It's like the team is blaming the cities, huh? Like The reason we didn't make it is because of the city. Let's move on. And then, like it's not the players, it's not the front office. No, 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 no. It's the city. Off to the next location. They already say so many cities that it's like they should just call them the Drifters now. The instead of the Raiders, change their name to the Drifters. Drift. The Raiders seem like if they're on tour, they're on tour from place to place. Yeah, it's crazy. Georgia is definitely up in the house. What's up, Loked Out TV? There's Clown Loke himself. Go subscribe to his channel. That's one of the channels I was talking about. Do you like play Warzone? Now that I got a little bit better at it, yeah. Hey, what up, big homie? From my era, no disrespect. I'm just asking because I see. You know, yeah, Simon. I feel you. I won 30 to the Rams. 30 bolos. Yeah, that's right. Um, Chicano, although that's actually bad. As I was in the class today and my teacher called. Damn. Hey, Jimmy, hey, that foot did for you, man, no? I think so. Why? Because he didn't pull it off or what? Shit, there's other fucking quarterbacks that get praised and them fools always get sent home, really. Nobody ever tells them a damn thing. Look, how much did the Seahawks pay that for? You know what I mean? I live in National City, so I hear the 50 cows all day. I see. All right. I feel you. Yeah. On the base right there, no? Because that's where they train the Marines, no? What jam you listen to? What jams do I listen to? Um, Normally, like my type of like rolas is like the funk, oldies funk. Like One Way, the Gap Band. Um, you know, Sly Slick and Wicked. Groups like that. Um, but like, is it rap or what do you mean? Or just music in general? Buffalo, savage. Nah. Well, yeah, yeah. At the end, I don't know. Yeah, he did kind of, choked out a little bit. He was playing good. I don't know what happened. Say he got nervous. I don't know. I heard the Niners gonna trade him, but we'll see. Yeah, they are. Niners are gonna blow everything up. I think that they should just keep him. I think what it is I think a lot of teams give up on their quarterbacks really fast now. You know what I mean? Like if they don't see like it's because you hear the fan base, you hear all the comments and everything. So these fools are paying attention to that. Like what do these fools know? They're not professionals. What the hell do they know about the statistics? Like hey, keep them there, let them know each other, and because that's one of the most important things in a team, like knowing your teammate. You know what I'm saying? Like let them keep playing with each other to be more familiar with each other. That way they could get shit done. I mean, look at the Warriors. The Warriors didn't give up on Clay, Draymond, and Curry. They had them playing together while they perfected themselves and everything like that. They just and yeah, there was a lot of seasons that they were losing or whatever, but they could have just blew that shit up. But look how it paid off by keeping the team together. That fools at any time could have said like, "Oh, we'll trade this fool or whatever, or blow it all up." But nah, they kept their cool because they know. Because that's one of the most important thing. If you know your fellow teammate, then you gonna make plays happen because you guys already know your guys' games. But these fools keep changing the players like every season and then they wonder why they can't get it together. Like, well, shit, you know. No Bengal fans in it. Like, now there's some Bengal fans. I'm pretty sure there's a lot out there that uses the Bengals. uh, oh, what's good? Hoodie from the Hood. There's Hoodie from the Hood right there himself. So subscribe to Hoodie from the Hood. What neighborhood controls Los Callejones where everyone shops at? Every hood. Nah, that's literally like in the zone where all the riders meet up. So you have a lot of hoods there. Um, Bro, you already know what happened if the Rams win. Oh yeah, un desmadre. That's for sure. Why do I say you know what I mean a lot? It's my slogan. Even on my merchandise, I have it. If you don't know what I mean, then you ain't down with the team. But if it bothers you that much, my boy, you know that my videos are an option, right? They're optional. Like, you're not being forced to watch it, like it is an option. So if you're watching it, then it must not bother you that much. And if you're watching it that much, then it must mean that you must like the meaning. Mm. So there's something to think about. You know what I mean? Yep, I'm working on it. A week lows. Thanks. Oh shit, that's crazy. That's right. All right, so you do get to hear that shit all day. Well, growing up in these areas, you hear those shits all the damn time, regardless. You know, you don't gotta live next to a military base. It's normal. They tried to trade Curry, but the Bucks are dumb. They denied the trade. Serio? Who were they? Who did they want for Curry or what? I didn't know that. And normally I'm on top of all that shit. That's crazy. Damn, the Bucks really fucked up then. And watch it be for one of those side pieces that they have right there, like Bledsoe, or no, Middleton. I mean, Middleton's good, but he ain't all that good. Are you making a part two on all the cat hoods? Cause you got you forgot cat skill. Yes, actually, I am. To my surprise, I didn't even think I was, but I am. We got more than I expected. Because I had homies hitting me up. I'm like, hey, you forgot my neighborhood, oh?" And then these are barrios that I never even heard of. Like, oh shit, Spansa. It's because there's just a lot of neighborhoods. It's crazy. I love it. You know what I mean? That's right. It legitly is on the merchandise. It legitly does say if you don't know what I mean, then you ain't down with the team. What's the five most dangerous Sureño gangs in Southern California? There's no such thing. All gangs are dangerous. All gangs could potentially hurt you and take your life, and etc. So the fact that all neighborhoods could do this, and there's nothing worse than taking your life. There's no such thing as like which one's more dangerous. It doesn't exist. Because each and every gang has their down homies that are willing to lay it all on the table. You know what I mean? So there's no such thing as in general. That means not even Sureño. Like that means in general, like Crib, Blood, Folk Nation, People Nation. Disciple, Crib, Blood, Norteño, Sureño, Asian. They could, white. They could all take your life. You know what I mean? So they're all potentially dangerous if you fuck with them. You know what I mean? Like there's not one that's gonna do something that the other is not. You know what I mean? Like death is death. You know what I'm saying? Like so. You know like a neighborhood could potentially be like you could hear about them doing more stuff because they have more members but as in like which one could potentially hurt you more, like well they could all hurt you. you know so with that there's nothing, like you see like what's it, the Discovery Channel and shit like that where they make like the list of dangerous guys. There's no such thing. They just do that just to get people to stay tuned. But in reality, that doesn't exist. There's no such thing. Middleton got skills. Yeah, he does. He does have skills. But Curry over Middleton, I think anybody would take that in a heartbeat. I mean, well, nah, well, you know what? The Bucks pulled it off with. I mean, it's not like the Bucks had a sick ass squad either. The Bucks had some cool role players, on their squad. Just Giannis and Middleton are the only like really like chingon ones. Everybody else was just a really good role player. But if you think about it, that's actually how like a lot of these championships are won. Like look at the Spurs. Like they just had like their Parker and not even Parker wasn't even considered that much of an all star, but they had like their Duncan, and then the rest were just really good role players like Danny Green, like Ginobili. Their only true all stars were just Kawhi and Tim Duncan. You know what I'm saying? Or look at Dirk Nowitzki when he won his championship. He just had a few role players. Or the Lakers. The Lakers just had Shaq and Kobe because Fox, Robert Ory, and Fisher. They were just good role players. You know what I'm saying? But they were not all stars. They never made an all star team. Um, you know. So I guess in order to win a champion, you need maybe like two superstars because they had their egos. They had pretty big egos. So that's why whenever you get like how could you say, whenever you get like a team that is full of pure like like all stars, it's really hard for them to actually make it work because all of them fools are gonna have egos. And no one's gonna want to share the ball. You know, and that's why I'm surprised that the Warriors made it work when they got Durant. Because it's like because they that legitimately that year they were all stars because Clay was considered an all star, Curry, Draymond, they were all in the All Star game. So it's like what the fuck. Uh, the five biggest Sureño gangs in Southern California. Florence, 18th Street, 38 Playboys. Yeah, that sounds about right. I agree with Chicano Malo. Those seem like about right. Oh no, MS. Yeah, that's about it. Like in top in Southern California, yeah. I'll put it like that. Florence is the biggest in LA County in general. Even though people think it's 18th Street, it's actually Florence. 18th Street overall, but in LA County, it's literally Florence. Um, with gangsters from there. uh, what's next? Alley Boys or Boys Barrios? Actually, I'm doing Dog Barrios next. That should be coming later on to today, tonight. All the dog neighborhoods. I'm gonna try to make them all fit in one video. It'll be a pretty long video. Because there's like about like 10 dog barrios. So I'm gonna try to make them fit all in one. It'll probably be like a pretty long video though. But I think I can make it work. It'll be dog barrios, and then after the dog neighborhoods, I think I'm gonna end up doing the town ones. Because I was getting asked a lot for towns. But there's a lot of towns too though. There's like 40 towns. Or maybe more. Like I for sure think that I have them all down. Like I got them all. And then I get fools on my like hitting me up on the email like, "Hey, you forgot my barrio, my barrio." Like there's sometimes like there are neighborhoods I never even heard of, and it's like, "Are you sure you're a neighborhood, my boy?" And then they start shooting me the flicas, and then more homies start getting at me, and it's like, "Oh shit, like, it's Spanside, no." Um, you know, sometimes it's hard to keep track of everybody. It's crazy. Yeah, and boys too. There's a shitload of boy neighborhoods. I forgot about that. There's a gang too. Like in boy neighborhoods, I think there's maybe like 60 of those, or maybe more. Just off the head, I could already think of a shitload of those. Uh, yeah. But you're not. Hey, Chicano Malo. It's gonna be hard to find somebody to bet against the Rams. From this area. That's a Bengals fan because you have to meet a Bengals fan or at least somebody that really doesn't like the Rams. So it'd be pretty hard. Yeah, jams like rap with you listen to. Oh, and just rap. I listen to a lot of Well, I separate them right because you have rap, then you have underground, and you have Chicano rap. All chingon categories in their own. And Chicano rap, like for Chicano rap, I hear like a lot of Mr. Shadow, Shady Boy, Osai Blaze, Seldom Seen, like artists like that. And then like for like just regular like gangster rap and the exhibits, Tupac, Easy, and underground, which is next to oldies and old school, is probably my next favorite in rap. It's like Crooked Eye, Wu Tang, Immortal Technique, Psycho Realm, Ill Bill, like rappers like that. Um, so 'cause I like the lyrical stuff. Um, and then comes the rap and all that. It's weird with music. I have it broken down in categories on how it rolls. Like I'll just have a playlist and I'll just mix them all in together. But old school and oldies, like old school funk and oldies is my favorite though. Like Billy Stewart, Barbara Mason, like stuff like that, or like One Way, the Gap Band, shit like that. If a Dio is out there still acting crazy, protecting himself and his kinfolk, does he still get respected or no? No. He could facade all he wants and say what he wants. He could talk it, hoping that maybe he'll get that respect back. But that's the thing though in this game. That's not how it works. You know what I'm saying? You'll never get that respect back. You could try your hardest; it's never gonna happen. And if they catch you, I mean, they're still gonna handle business because them individuals are still gonna feel some kind of way, and you know, and they're still gonna do what they're gonna do. You know what I mean? So that's just how it works. So but see, that's the thing though. That's the part that I don't understand. Like if you dropped out, and it's not considered a dropout, you're actually using the term wrong. Because in order to be a dropout, you would have to be from a like a prison organization. But you mean if he's no good, like that's actually how you call him. You'd be no good. It's not DOs. I actually, honestly, I don't know why they call them DOs for. Like, I never understood that. Like, like DO, you're thinking in your head, oh, damn, he belonged to one of the, like prison gangs or whatever. And then like, no, well, he just, and then it's like, then how's he a DO? That doesn't make any sense. I think people are using the term wrong. I think that they don't know, what a DO is. And especially, see, that's the thing that you don't want to, those are the kind of things that you want to like learn not to be saying and doing. Like, let's say you're just chilling and you're seeing Dio, and the fool's gonna be like, oh, well, what? Well, he's from one of these, and you're gonna be like, oh, well, nah, but they're gonna be like, why you saying drop out? People are gonna get it. They're gonna think another thing, and it's gonna turn into some shit, and like, but you mean no good, right? Because legitly, I don't think that there's hardly any channels that are actual DOs. There could be potentially channels that are no good, but not DOs. Like DOs is like the guy from Perplex News. What's his name? The guy Mundo or whatever, or the guy Cricket or whatever. See, like they're DOs. They're legit DOs because not no offense to those channels or not throwing no shade or nothing like that. But I'm saying that they used to be part of these organizations, so they legitly dropped out. But like other channels that are just like they were just gang members, they're not dropouts. They're no goods. Like they're no good. Um, but so it's different what you mean. Overall, people shouldn't if you belong to no street organization, like if you yourself, if you're not part of no gang, in general, like if you're not a gang member, you shouldn't even be saying dropout or snitch or rat. Like people that are not gang related, they don't get to call people dropouts or snitches or rats or or anything like that. Only gang members are allowed to use those terms because they come from the streets. They come from these realm. That is how they, that is how the information gets passed. Like it's like, oh, night, well that fool's no good. Oh, you know what I mean? Just that way, homies, don't involve themselves in shit like that. But if people are not from the streets, if they're not gang members, they could watch people like this. They could watch it, with no problem because they're not gang members themselves. The rules don't apply to them. The rules only apply to those who come from the streets. Those rules are only set for gang members, not for everyday civilians. Everyday civilians get to do whatever they want. They could call the police. They could do whatever they want. They're everyday civilians. They didn't ask to be a part of the streets, to be, throwing rules on them and shit like that. They get to do whatever the hell they want. The rules don't portray to them. They didn't agree to this. These other fools, they agreed to it when they got jumped in and everything. You know what I mean? They agreed to live by these means. But everyday civilians, they didn't make no picture nothing, so they could legitimately do whatever they want. That's what I mean. Like people want to be using like terms, and saying this and that, but it's like, well, what neighborhood you from? Well, I don't bang. Then why are you calling people, this and that? I mean, like you can't judge. You're not from the streets. That's with no offense to anybody. That's not a game member, but that's legitimately how it is. Those are the facts. You know what I mean? It was Andrew Bogut trade. Andrew Bogut. Oh damn. Juan and Monte. Oh yeah, that's right. You're right. You're right. Monte Ellis was really good. He was really, really good. I remember that trade now. Okay. Yeah, Monte Ellis was really, really good. But he was, see, that's the beauty about Golden State's scouting camp. They recognize the potential in individuals. You know what I mean? Like they're really good at their job. They know how to scout talent. They're really good at. I think they were being led by Jerry West, if I'm not mistaken. And Jerry West is really good at scouting talent. You know what I mean? These fools watch all their college game. They be dissecting it since they used to be, chingon in the game in itself. They know what to look for, their work ethics, and all that. Do you worry a real G will see you in the guys and sock you up for exposing game from the hood? No, because when I do these videos, I do them because homies from those barrios are the ones that ask me to do these videos. They're the ones that shoot me the info with the pictures. So it wouldn't make sense that they would sock me up for something that they themselves gave to me. And I never expose game. I'm not exposing nothing that the Huda doesn't already know. The name of the barrio and where the barrio is located. I never expose it. Exposing game is exposing ongoing investigations or something that could potentially end a homie incarceration for that, and they can't be incarcerated for being a member of that gang. You don't go to jail for that kind of stuff, despite what people want to say. Know your California laws. That's why I tell people, know your laws, because sometimes people be talking and they really don't sound like, people know what the hell they're talking about. And I got no fear in me, you know. Like I said, I'm never hiding, I'm literally right here in the zone. So it's like, I got nothing to worry about. You know what I mean? Before I potentially do a video that I'm not too sure about, I make sure that I run it through people before I even do the videos and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not dumb. We've been around the block. I think what it is that I think people sometimes watch some interviews or some documentaries and they get it twisted. Like they think that the gangster game works like this and like that when it doesn't. You know what I mean? It's like they're just speculating or assuming, like what they think the rules are, but they really don't know what the rules are. Only those who come from the streets know what the rules are. You get what I'm saying? That's a trip. I have, almost 10K and my channel's been viewed over 2 million times. People could go and check. You never had a homie come in here and actually tell me like, oh, this, and that, or this, woo, 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 woo. I don't delete comments and stuff like that. Like, it's never happened because I know what the hell I'm doing. I'm not dumb. I wasn't born yesterday. Joe Holiday is great too, bro. But yeah, he's one of the best. Oh yeah, Drew Holiday is really really good. He is. Yeah, yeah. Keep forgetting. And he comes from he's a Bruin too. That's my college team, UCLA, all day, baby. I didn't mention him is because I know where you're coming from, oh boy. I can feel you. What's a real G? Explain to me. 626. You know that they only do that just to irritate people, my boy. But you already know that those kind of questions don't get to me and stuff like that. Oh, what the fuck is OVG Crips? Oh, Original Valley Gangsters, my boy. They're a Crip set from the San Fernando Valley. Old school too, big down, legit. That's right. Malo getting that. You need money. Yes, serio. That hustle. I think in the valley is taken seriously. My boy, come on now. Everything in the valley is taken seriously. A real motherfucker that don't play this YouTube shit from that don't play this YouTube shit. Interesting. That doesn't make any sense. It's no different from like what Chicano rappers do, and people support what they do, and their music and video. They're talking about their neighborhood and saying their neighborhood and everything. You can say that that's the same about exposing game. You know what I mean? And I know I have a lot of homies out of Florence. You know what I mean? And they support what I do. You know what I'm saying? I got a gang of homies out of Florence. That I chill with. You can ask. They'll let you know. And that's real talk. And they all support what I do, my boy. They got no problem with it. You ever meet any Sus from Las Vegas and Barranquilla City? No, I have talked to them, like, now, because of the channel and everything like that, they get at me. But as in, I personally went and I personally know them, nah. Now they got at me and we chop it up and, I know, more about them. But I myself, don't know them. You should check out the Funk Freaks. They have a lot of female mixes. Oh yeah, Funk Freaks? Huh. That actually sounds dope too. I like that name. That's clean. Oh, it's Triple OG with his popcorn. Why? You should don't get bothered. Um, Everyone, not the watered down page, homie. I don't mess with dropout rats. uh, me, it's not the real one. It's the other real one. Well, I don't know. There's so many channels and pages. Que no sé ni madres. Shout out to Drowsy from X13 Neighborhood. Yeah, shout out to all the homies. You know, Angel, Gangster, Termite, uh, Sharky, all them fools. I don't know what to believe anymore. uh, is it barrio or barrio? The real word how to say it is actually barrio with a B. That is how it's said, barrio. But why neighborhoods use barrio is because to separate the two. A barrio is your neighborhood, right? Anybody could say barrio like you do it, and like people that come from South America or from Mexico, you know, que son, and you know their barrio, you know their neighborhood. You know, to separate the two, you know, from barrio to barrio, is one of the reasons why some neighborhoods do it. Another reason why neighborhoods do it is that barrios that beef it with neighborhoods that use the B, you know, kind of like how Crips and Bloods do, you know, when they say like they replace the words for another word, you know. Another reason why neighborhoods do it. So it just depends. But the real actual way I'm saying it is barrio with a B. Um, it, M.O.D is a label, homie. It is, and it is a label. Yes, it is. It's not a M.O.D is not my gang. It's actually my set. Everyone wants to politic when it ain't time to politic straight up. Yeah, there's a time and place for everything. What chat is this Shave Arms Cheeto Hole reading? Simon, number one. One. Da-da-da-da-da. We give techniques on how to do it, whether if it's backstrokes or front strokes. What gets the best angle and shortness. I know that's why I leave them. Oh yeah, Feedman. Valley Cholos why los. No mames. ¿Serio? Yeah, M.O.D. Kragan. What's Kragan, my boy? Did you go to no. I went to a shitload of high schools, I'll tell you that much. Órale, Speedy Gonzalez. Oh, you already know. Ripa, 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 ripa. Or however he did it. I really enjoyed your interview from the other day. It was so nice. Oh, hey, gracias. I appreciate it. With Hoodie from the Hood? Yeah, that's the homie. He legit. Homie, so do you actually shave your arms? No, actually, I don't really. It's just that I'm really light in my hair, I guess. Nah, but I legitimately don't though. But you know me, I'm not gonna actually come on here and actually try to convince people otherwise. You know, I really personally don't care about what people think. You want me to get like these other guys are like, no man, fuck that triple OG. Where you at? Homie, drop that Addy really quick. Man, so much of your bad man. Oh, hey, Kylie, you see this man? I give you props though. You do work some people up though. I'd be like, damn. Ah, off? The one in there? Not in here. You want me to turn it off? Hold on. Give me a second. We're back. Okay. Hey, in the what we use about. Oh yeah, that's true. You're right about that one. Hey, MC Shadow, did you see Free Bands went to jail for assault with the fire? Did he? That he was a good kid. Why would he do that for? Why are you getting mad for, Chicano man? It's all good in the hood. Saludos G from Chino. He said, oh, hey, what's good, Chino? What's cracking like? And shout out to everyone in the Eastside 13 out there representing. Woo woo. We ain't going to do all the talking about the Valley ain't cracking. Serio, it's cracking. He said maybe your part. The Valley's always cracking. I forgot that liquid bottles do all use V's. They legitimately do. Uh, no, you don't know about the first black gang in the Valley. Serio. Original Valley gangsters. They quit the business. Charles Valley is a bunch of. Whoa, fuck. Nah, you tripping, Chicano Malo. Nah, you tripping. It ain't nothing like that in the Valley, my boy. Come on now. That's my hometown. What he portrayed. It's because I don't watch Free Band's channel. Does he? Is he a gang member? No, he's just a regular kid. No, or is he a chulo? I didn't know that. I thought he was just like a regular kid. Oh, he's not a kid. Oh, how old is he? He looks like he was a kid. I don't know. I really don't know much about that film. Yeah, mom's what? Not much. Where's it? Yeah, yeah, the valley's cracking, my boy. You know, it always goes down in the valley. He's a norteño, but never said he was. Oh shit! Ah, he's a norteño. Hey, but doesn't he say blood? I thought he was just saying it like, you know how these younger kids say like blood and gang stuff like that. That's what I thought he was doing. No, I know what you mean, GD. Um, I thought he was what the hell? Wait, what is his channel about? Does he do music or whatever? Like I only seen so far like what the links that people had posted on my channel. But I never really like visited his channel. Just it didn't pique my curiosity. I think he will get DP'd for beefing it with the. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how the Northerners like. I don't know how the rules go, like their structure. Like we don't know how their rules are because we're not allowed to ask about their rules because they always gonna be like, "Why are you asking?" So I don't really know how they get down. It'd be a little bit different everywhere. Nobody knows your hood, my boy Spencer. Ooh, Chicano Malo. I think the King Cobras have gotten to you, my boy. Those was up north. Say blood. Oh, they do. I thought they said N. Like I thought that's how they call each other, like N. Oh, the shadow. Oh, what's good, these nuts? What's cracking like it, my boy? Shout out from the norte, showing love. Come on, BPN. That's right, my boy. Armando, right there. Shout out. Shout out to all of the norte. Let's go, LA Rams. That's right. They pulled it off. Another ring. Hey, you know what? And the Rams have a few rings on their belt, so les va bien a los güeyes, no crees que no. If they win this championship, how many rings would that be? Like three? If I'm not mistaken, three, four, three. I want to say it's three, no? I don't think it's more than three though. How long have you been on? An hour. Yo, what the fuck is going on, bro? It's turning into a prison, right? I don't know, my boy. It's uh, check time. Get the shank. Got the wishbone. We started Whack 100's Hood, Lakeview Terrace. The Pocoma Paru Bloods. Resita, get the fuck out of here. Language Compton was. You ain't saying nothing. Resita be cranking, my boy. I don't know what you're talking about. They be deadly, Resita. The info's got a lot of crazy motherfuckers. Shadow, can you send a shout out to my daughter and my son Blue? My son Blue. Prison is name on me. It is lame. I was set from Mr. Goyo's neck. Prison is lame. There's nothing gangster about prison. There's nothing gangster about going to prison. All the homies that are locked up could tell you that. You know what I mean? All the homies that are locked up are not gonna be, proud that they're in there. That doesn't make a gangster. Being in jail doesn't make a gangster. You know what I mean? You don't have to be a real gangster to be in jail and shit like that. Like, you got caught for the crime, my boy, and you ended up stuck behind it. That's all it means. You know what I mean? Any real motherfucker could tell you that shit. You know, any real motherfucker is not gonna be talking about it like if it's the thing to do. It's not the thing to do. You don't want to do it. That's why they homies be trying to give the glitch that they give, like the older homies. Cause there's nothing gangster about being in prison. You don't want to be in prison. You know, it don't make you solid. It doesn't. You know what I mean? It means you got caught. That's what it means. Any real motherfucker could tell you that shit. You know, but where if youngsters feel like that's what they want to do, go to prison and everything, that's because their big homies didn't put them up on game, homie. You know what I mean? That shit. What do you mean you want to be, like busted? You don't want to be busted, you crazy fuck, and not crazy in a good way. That's the reason why I never talk about that shit right here. It's nothing to be, you know, bragging around like if it's a badge of honor. You know what I mean? It's not a good thing. You know what I mean? And any homie, if people talk to homies that are busted, then you should already know that that's what they say. You know, it's not gonna be like, oh, hey, now you disrespect. Now, if talk to homies that are incarcerated, my boy, they're gonna tell you what I'm telling you right now. That's real talk. Ain't nothing solid about it. And that's something and that's shit that they're not even gonna want to talk about. You know what I mean? They don't want to talk about, man. They got out from doing all those years. You think they want to be talking about that shit? That's the real talk about it. Um, you know, being in there doesn't make you some. If you automatically go to jail, that doesn't mean you automatically become a sick ass fighter or like your huevos grow or nothing. Like nah, it doesn't mean none of that. It's stupid to think otherwise. But that's the real talk about it, though. But I think that's enough about that, though. Like I said, yeah, from LA, homie. Yeah, well, your homies from LA be feeding me right here, so I don't know, homie. I think it's just you tripping. But it is what it is. Gonna say he found me. Well, you backed me up and stayed in one of them. No. Triple OG, that's between you and Gunny, my boy. That's why when there's beef between two individuals, that beef stays between those two individuals and nobody else. You know what I mean? You know, as it should be. You know what I find crazy is when like fools jump into other fools, beefing is like when they start hating on the person, like that fool, like nah, but that fool, my homie don't like him. Like, well, what does that have to do with you though? Shadow, you heard of these new rolas by the youngsters from 41st Street, Brownside Channel? Nah, when did they come out? I just got done watching your Norteño rap. That shit, tight, show some love to the right. Hey, yeah, it's a right. It's only right. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna show love to the raza, and if they're spitting real talent. I hear people always barking about brown pride, and it's all about the raza and this and that. But then they don't want to be showing love to these individual, that individual. Like, I keep it 100 right here. If them fools were spitting better, my boy, saying anything other than that is a damn lie. And you can't be lying if you're saying you're real. I just got that one, bro. If you're going, bro, what the fuck is going on there? It's getting wild. Oh, look, it's hormiga. No lie, but growing up, I wanted to go to prison. Serio? I know, me too. I'm not gonna lie. Then I got my wish, and it's like, what the fuck was I thinking? More work. How much you getting on your tax return? Oh, sepa la madre. Not that much. I'll tell you that much. Shit. Hey, are they still gonna give tax returns? Biden's been giving away money like if it's candy. I'm even surprised there's anything left. I wanted to prove that upstate Sureños were the real ones putting in work. But if you know that, look, here's the thing. Yeah, well, I know that you know that now, but you don't have to prove nothing to nobody. If you yourself know that you're down and you never been punked, and you and your homies never been punked, and you and your homies put in work, then you don't got nothing to prove to nobody. You know what I'm saying? Because your group and And what you guys are about is the only opinions that matter. Everybody else's opinions on your set or your neighborhood is irrelevant, homie, because they weren't there with you. They're not in the cards. They're not. And at the end of the day, people are all gonna think whatever the hell they want either way. You know. Yeah. You could come and bring proof, my boy, videos, pictures, everything. People are still gonna believe whatever the hell they want to believe. You know what I mean? They're ignorant like that. So like you're not gonna be able to please everybody in this world, including the gangsters. You're not gonna be able to please everybody, dog. I think the sooner people start realizing that, the sooner they get the hang of the game. Because if you try to like you know appeal to everybody, is it's not gonna happen. That's why I never come on here trying to like prove my case or trying to like because at then people are gonna think whatever they want. Um, and your opinion should be the only one that matters. See, people get overworked and upset because they might find some truth to what they're saying, and that's what they don't like. They don't like that they're looking at themselves in the mirror. Because that's what it is. Like, don't be mad at my boy. Uh, wait, wait, I hear you. Do you believe in a fade 1-on-1? Do you guys jump them? Your homies lose. If my homie gets down with another individual, and if my homie loses, no, we're not gonna jump them. Look, here's what I'm gonna say. In a fight, it's not about winning. It's not about losing. That's not what the purpose of the fight's for. The purpose of the fight is having the balls and the courage to fight to begin with. That you didn't let this individual punk you, that you stepped up when you felt like he was, pressing on you, that you defended and handled your own. Win and losses is irrelevant, dog. It doesn't mean anything. Even if you win, you don't get to brag and glorify it or whatever. Because homies don't even want to hear that. It's not about winning, it's not about losing. It's about actually fighting to begin with. You know what I mean? That's what it's about. I think people get caught in the nonsense. Like, homies don't care if he wins the fight. Homies care that he actually doesn't let himself get punked. That's what they care about. The winning and the losing part is irrelevant. Once he already throws the hands, it doesn't even matter if he loses. Like, that's right, my boy. You handled yours. You handled your own because he didn't allow himself to get punked. That's what it's about. It's not about winning and losing. Um, so no, you want to jump them. You know, that never happens. Like if you catch an enemy slipping, then yeah, you jump him because he's an enemy. So what you're trying to do is terminate or seriously hurt. So you're gonna seriously hurt or terminate, with multiple heads and one head. That's the goal. It's not about fighting fair or nothing like that. But let's say if he has some beef with just some regular dude and it's just their beef, then yeah, they have the 1-on-1 and the homie loses and the homie loses. But he went and he got off his chest whatever he wanted to, get off of his chest, win or loss. You know what I mean? I lost fights. I seen homies lose fights. Shit, I lost several fights. Lost a lot of fights. Won a lot of fights. But it's irrelevant. Wins or losses doesn't mean shit. You know what I mean? You'll be a you'll be a damn liar if you're saying you won every fight and you never lost. Like, dog, shut up. Mike Tyson lost fights. Muhammad Ali lost fights. Everyone loses fights, bro. To think that you're gonna go undefeated is calmate, Mayweather. And even some of his fights, he knows those shits were losses, but okay. Money talks, bullshit walks. When is the first figure? I was scared. I was a little scared, but that's because I was doing. I know. I figure everyone goes through those emotions. Kobe, damn, you still have it in you from earlier, huh? My wife beat us in basketball earlier.
Mom said she didn't lose a fight. She's never lost a fight.
We played a 2-on-2, and the wife was bringing them skills. She was Steph Curry out there.
You know when you said that, oh, nobody has ever lost a fight, nobody's ever won all their fights, Mom has. She said you're capping.
I'm tripping.
She said she had.
She lost her fight to me in the bed. Wait, Norte and Sur, who you think is the first rapper to collab? I don't know. That's a tricky one. I wouldn't know. Um, I believe that maybe one day it's gonna happen. I believe that it's too soon right now. But I do believe that it is gonna happen. Depending, just how everything goes. The thing about all the putting in work don't really mean much. Norte versus Sud is not a thing in the pen no more. We're spreading together, telling each other. Yeah, exactly. Times are changing. It is what it is. Push from the valley where skinny jeans ain't nobody. You lost your mind already, Chicano Malo. I'm, I'm,
Did
I'm
you really
gonna stop reading the comments from you.
Did you really cut your beard just to go on there?
I didn't do my beard.
So who's Sarah Hanson?
That's it.
So you really did that just to go? Like,
No, I had to trim it. I got all of you guys' iTunes.
you look really fucking tired.
You're tired.
No, I know I'm tired, but you look really fucking tired.
Well, go to bed right now, little bit. I'm ending it now. The wife's putting me to sleep. She's like, you had enough. And you already know, the wife is the one that rules the domain, dog. We just live here. That's the real talk. Well, I'm out. I'm hungry, though.